Just got some good news. Just read that Joshua Tree has just opened up, and all the campsites are at a first come, first served. So we are going to fill our tanks, drive down to the beach, which is where we usually dump our tanks, and the beach just opened like a week ago. So we'll dump our tanks, and then hopefully I'll film my next video that I can post on Friday, and then we'll be off to Joshua Tree for just a couple of nights. We have a ton of things to do to get out of here and get to Joshua Tree. And first, though, gotta make some cookies. Now I gotta go pick some blueberries. Well, it's kind of painful to get off in a rush at the last minute, and I'm sure we forgot something, but that's okay. We're only gonna be gone for a few days. Check it out. Basically, it took us 5 hours to get everything in the van. John loaded up the bikes. I made the cookies, picked lots of blueberries, put them in the freezer, and packed all our stuff. Our last-minute decision to visit Joshua Tree was prompted by a cool front that had moved through Southern California. At this time of year, even the high desert can reach the upper 90s. But fresh rain, puffy clouds, and light traffic made the 3-hour drive quite pleasant. We found a nice campsite at Hidden Valley Campground. Our bike tipped over on the ride. John had it strapped. What happened to the strap? Did it break? Isn't this the strap? Yeah. So this thing came up. So we'll have to wrap it. Yeah. After setting up, we went out to explore the amazing rocks nearby. There are thousands of rock climbing routes in the park, and you will see many climbers with their pads attempting unusually named formations. Where's Slim? There were also some spectacular flower blooms, these on the Dasylirion wheeleri, a member of the agave family. John says I was stinky. It's because I sat in some tar at home and used some Dissolve It to remove it, and it was still on my pants. He made me change my pants. John fell. Oh, don't, you're getting blood everywhere. Yeah, dripping it over there.
Granite is hard.
With overnight temperatures in the upper 40s, we had a wonderful night's sleep. The next day, we were rewarded with mild temperatures and winds for our bike ride along the Geology Tour Road. This 18-mile dirt road is best done with high ground clearance 4-wheel drive vehicles, or even better, on a fat-tired e-bike. There is a guide available for this route, but it is best to download it before arriving because the kiosk is usually out of them. We decided to drive a few miles down the road to park and offload our bikes. The great thing about traveling by bike is that you're more likely to stop and check out points of interest. Our first stop was Squaw Tank, just a 1/10 of a mile off the road. A tank is a water catchment, and there are quite a few in the park that were built by early ranchers. The ground here is still moist from the last rain. Ouch. Comes my Sherpa. I think we made the right decision to park up there because it gets really sandy and steep. So coming back, I don't know. I'm sure our van would probably do it, but it's more fun on the bikes. We made another stop at one of the many mines you find throughout the park. They were developed in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Very few were profitable, and my guess this was one of those. We took the short hike up to some of the shafts and also to get a better view of the valley. The second one looks like it had a cave in, and then the next one's over here. Yep, I think they closed that one off on purpose. And our trusty steeds await us. But you can see the tour, or the road, it's one way, goes up there, and then it makes a right turn. Oops. Gotta look at the camera. I don't know if you can see it. And then comes back here. How did you lose your belt in the van?
It's a gift.
Yes. Okay. So I had two falls on this trail. John had one. I didn't see it.
It was a good one, though.
Okay, but mine was great because I have a step through and I can just quickly abandon the bike. What did you do?
As the bike went down, I started to stand up to try and pedal. And because I don't have a belt, this got caught on the seat and it pulled me over faster. And I could see, however, the umpire was there and he went safe.
We've been out here maybe between 2 and 3 hours. Only one Jeep passed us, and we just saw another electric bike, and that's it.
It was a trek, though. He has to pedal his to make it go forward. He doesn't
no
have
throttle.
a throttle. Poor bastard.
I think it was Trent and Allie who were demonstrating this, obviously.
No.
It was.
Eamon and Beck and Matt.
Oh, that's right. Eamon and Beck. They had demonstrated this Moonshade. Obviously, they have an affiliation. We do not. I decided to go ahead and buy it. It's a little pricey. It's $300. And I think they had a link or something that gives you 10% off. So go to Eamon and Beck's channel. And we just set it up. And the only problem, of course, is that we actually got it to put it on the other side of the van to cool that side. But the awning always retracts with the slightest breeze. So we've set it up over here. Obviously, we have to keep the door open because there's a magnet it's attached to. It's 2 magnets. It also comes with suction cups. And I like the shade much better because you can actually adjust the length of the legs. Apparently, you can adjust the length of the legs. Although, where is there must be a pin somewhere. Just have to find it. We put it out with rocks. But I think it's pretty sweet. Now I'm going to make tacos. We still had plenty of juice left on our batteries, so we decided to do some more exploring. One of the things I forgot to bring with us was our maps. And so on the drive out here, I went to the National Park website. You can go to the one for Joshua Tree, and they have maps you can download. And there's another app called Maplets. And so from Maplets, you can download these maps. And the nice thing about it is it actually shows you where you are on the map, even though there's no cell service or anything here. But we are going to, you can see the blue light flashing, and we are going to take that road back down, what's it called? Bighorn Pass Road, back to Hidden Valley, which is where we are camped. And so it was nice to have this because we weren't sure how much battery we would have left to get back. So it's a dirt road, and it's a lot more fun than riding on the pavement here. So we're going to take a left, and I think you have enough power, right, John?
I got 2.5 bars.
Okay, well, if we needed to, we could always switch batteries because John is heavier, so he uses more power. So this is our second ride of the day, and then we'll be back at camp, and it's 5:30. We are packing up to leave this campsite, and it was very nice except for one thing. It's the first campground you get to when you come in from the Joshua Tree side, and that means everybody stops here to look for a campsite, and so it was a constant stream of traffic up and down this road. So the advice is keep going to Ryan, which was like maybe only half full, and then the guy next to us said that Jumbo Rocks was like only a third full. So we're going to head off. We're going to go do our last hike, which will be out to the short hike to Ryan Ranch.